PHX here. Thank you for stopping by, and in today's video we are going to be talking about good times. Yes, the LMG with the insane reload speed. If you can get it up high enough, it's just, I've been having a lot of fun with this build. It is something different, it's something unique. I know that when Warlords of New York first dropped, Good Times was kind of your poor man's Bullet King, just because if you spec'd around it just enough, you would get essentially infinite ammo, just with how fast the reload speed was. And so I wanted to bring it back to TU 15.1, or what is it, 15.3 I think we're on right now, and just to see how well it performs during countdown, how well it performs on, you know, heroic missions and stuff of that nature. And it really did not disappoint, especially with the way that the build is actually set up around. So now, just for a disclaimer, the build is a DPS build. However, it is not solely focused on the amount of damage that you do output. What this solely focuses on is directly related to the actual reload speed, and we'll get into that right about now. So now here is the build. So to start it off, we are running the specialization gunner, just because of the every third reload you get 50% faster reload speed, and also the armor on kill is actually a really good perk. 10% armor on kill, especially when you're standing out of cover and you're just laying down suppressive fire for your teammates. It comes in handy a lot. So the main event, the main weapon that we are showcasing is Good Times. Good Times, the LMG, currently have a total damage of 140.8k, 500 RPM, and then a 100 round mag. We've got 50% LMG damage, 11% damage to target out of cover, and then 10% reload speed. So for this, I would definitely recommend you try and find reload speed attached to this weapon, just because if you are gonna spec into reload speed, you're gonna want as much reload speed as possible. Then we got perfect fast hands, critical hits at a stack of 8% reload speed bonus, max stack is 40, which is astronomically insane. You know, you get your reload speed down times to like just below a half a second. It's absolutely insane. For the second weapon, we are running Manic. Manic does actually perform really well here. With this, we got 139.3k, so we're running pretty much the top two weapons in their category. We have an RPM of 600 and a mag of 50. We've got the core attributes of 14.3% assault rifle damage, 20% health damage, 23% optimal range, and then we've got perfect overflowing. Every 2 reloads from your empty magazine, increases your base magazine capacity by 100%. And this actually comes in very handy, because if you are running your mag and you do get the perfect overflowing, you can max out at I believe it's 80 rounds with the mag for every 2 reloads. So, and with the every 2 reloads, with your reload speed, it's almost consistent. Of course, there is about, you know, the reload time here is 1.3 seconds, and then on the Good Times we have a reload speed of, oh my god, they don't even see it. Okay, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, so Manic and Good Times, 2 named items that you can get very easily throughout your gameplay footage, So now, with the mods that are currently spec'd on the Good Times, we are running a 5% critical hit chance, because you do want to proc some crit damage in order to get that reload speed up as fast as possible. We have a 20% reload speed with the tactical small pouch. 100 rounds is just enough. You don't need any more than 100 rounds, just because of how fast you're going to be reloading this weapon. You got 10% reload speed on your hand stop, and then you've got 5% critical hit damage as well. For the Manic, we are running almost the same thing, except we are doing a 5% weapon handling. We are running 20 rounds minus 10% reload speed. We are running a plus 10% reload speed, and then we are running a 5% critical damage. We've got Manic down to about a second, so there's really no point in trying to do anything else. Plus, weapon handling does correlate to your reload speed as well, so keep that in mind. Now, you're seeing the build and you're probably thinking, why in the hell is this guy running a 3-piece ongoing directives? Why is he running 4-piece, this, that, and the other? Well, ongoing directive has a 30% reload speed bonus at 3 pieces, which is what we are speccing into. And with this, we have 12% weapon damage. We are going into 8% weapon handling. Like I said before, your weapon handling does have some effect on your reload speed. And then we are running critical hit damage as well for the mask. For the backpack, we are running the Stratasac Combat Sack with the 2-piece Offenders Group AB, because you do get the assault rifle damage, which helps with the manic, and then you also get plus 20% reload speed as well. 11.4% weapon damage, 6.5% weapon handling, 10.4% critical hit damage, 5.8% critical hit chance. So this rolled with already what it is, and that is kind of the rolls that you want to get. You want to get that crit damage, you want to get that weapon handling as well. The talents, we are running Bloodsucker. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of plus 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stack is 10. So this actually does come in handy because you're fast enough to keep your rounds down fire and to stack up onto your bonus armor like you saw in the gameplay footage before the video actually started. So now for the chest piece, we are running the second piece of the Offenders Group AB with the combat vest with a maxed out 15% weapon damage, 12% critical hit damage, 6% critical hit chance, and a 5.4% critical hit chance mod. Now we are sacrificing DPS for the chest in order to do a protected reload. Grants plus 20% bonus armor while reloading, because the whole point of this build is to kind of keep you out of cover as much as possible, and at the same time allowing you to keep your fire just constantly and consistent. Now if you do want to hybrid this, you could definitely hybrid the ongoing directive pieces into a defense, and then with that you could also grant 0 to 18% of your armor as bonus armor to all other allies when they are reloading based on your defense core attribute. So if you've got 3 defense, you'll give them 9% bonus armor every time you reload, and because your reloads are so consistent, they almost get bonus armor every 2 seconds, especially if you're using good times, about 1 second if you are using manic. But keep in mind, with manic, in order to proc the magazine, you have to reload on empty. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. For the gloves, we are running Contractor's gloves with the LMG damage, so that helps a lot with good times. 50% weapon damage, 8% damage to armor, and then a 4.1% critical hit chance. Again, you want as much critical hit chance as possible, that way your good times does proc the fast hands as much as it can and almost be non-existent for your reloads. We have got the ongoing directive holster with weapon damage rolled with 8% weapon handling, and then we have got the ongoing directive knee pads with 50% weapon damage with 8% weapon handling as well. For your skills kind of are non-existent here, so you run whatever you want to run. You could run the shield in order for your manic if you absolutely wanted to, or you could just run whatever. Currently right now I'm just trying to proficient manic, good times, and the liberty, proficient the skills down here below, and yeah. But now let's take a look at the stats. So with the good times itself, we've got 36.3% critical hit chance. 30% is just enough to get your critical hit on your NPCs. It definitely comes in handy when you are running events like Countdown with 8-man groups, since they're a little bit tankier. That way your reloads are just quite consistent. You have 84.2% critical damage, which is good, 85% headshot damage, and 8% damage or armor damage as well. And then this is where the meat potatoes are. Reload time is 2.5 seconds. Keep in mind an 130.5% reload speed bonus. Keep in mind this decreases significantly when you are proccing your fast hands. So this will go down below a second for in order to proc fast hands. Oop. And then for the manic, we are doing 31.3% critical hit chance. Again, it's just enough. 84.2% crit damage, 75 headshot damage, 8% armor damage, 20% health, and then we've got our reload time down to about a second, 1.3 to be exact, and then we got a reload speed bonus of 95.5%. But yeah, and then with that, as you can see, the breakdown, the special ammo holster, weapon handling, gatherer's mask, weapon handling, knee poly-in, weapon handling, and the weapon handling as well. So you can see weapon handling does affect your reload speed as well. You got your sturdy extended mag with the rounds, hand stop, reload speed, ongoing directive, fender script, and then we got the Keener's watch reload speed as well. That gives you 50. So other than that, guys, that is the build. That is the perfect Bloodsucker reload build. It is a lot of fun to use. I think it's just absolutely hilarious how fast the animation is when he goes into reload. And it does provide a good support if you wanted to play some sort of support build for your team during countdown or during raids, and if you just wanted to run full DPS like this build is here, you could definitely do it. You could run in your heroic mission and be just set. You'll probably be staying behind cover a little bit more often, but when you're in countdown, you can stay out of cover and then go to town on all these NPCs. And I'll leave some gameplay footage as well after this, just so that you can see just how much I was reloading it consistently. It was absolutely insane. It was a lot of fun to use, and it's so fun, so funny to see this animation go. But other than that, guys, that is it. That is all I have. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please go ahead and leave a like and leave a comment and let me know what you think and what would you do, what would you change to the build if you wanted to run this. Would you kind of spec it more for a solo person, kind of make it more DPS friendly, or would you want to go full, you know, tank, defensive support build for your teammates? You know, definitely let me leave a comment down below. Definitely helps the algorithm in the YouTube channel. So other than that, guys, again, that is it. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys around in the next video. Take care.